So I'm 25 years old and I've already lost two friends. So two friends have already made the decision. They're not going to be a part of life anymore. And I am thankfully in a position to be able to provide value to a lot of people on YouTube. And, it's crazy to think that besides MSNBC, I am the second largest job related channel on YouTube. I mean, that is an accomplishment. And I put so much work into making that happen. Every single week, I get hundreds of comments of young people saying that they don't know why they should be a part of this world anymore. Like, how many parents are losing their kids because they don't feel like they belong in society? Like they can't get like a basic job. They go to school, they're promised these things by society, and then nothing happens. And not only that, you reach out for help and your elders are just telling you that you're lazy. Society is telling you that you're basically worthless. It's like, where is the leadership? This is the time where you need to have people stepping forward. And for a young person that wants to step forward, let's just go through what your options are right now. Because a young person, one of the greatest components that we have is, I think it's very difficult to break a young person's will. It's like one of our great gifts. And, when you look at the change throughout history, it is fueled by young people. One of the greatest gifts, the greatest gift, one of the greatest things in human history is the fact that here in the United States, you have the freedom of speech. You have the ability to use your voice as the ultimate tool for change, for a better tomorrow. What we have just witnessed is that on both sides of the aisle, your voice either gets you killed, it gets you fired, it gets you censored. But just fundamentally basic components for most people, your voice gets you attacked from older individuals that are just completely clueless on what's happening in society. It's easier to just attack the young person that is just trying to start a family. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't check this channel because I'm scared it won't be there anymore. All I'm talking about is the fact that we need to improve the job market, the housing should be affordable, and I'm trying to give some recognition to the issues that young people are facing and bring older and younger individuals together. Like that is about as basic and fundamental as it gets. And one of the worst aspects about what it is that we're experiencing is that because what it is that I'm talking about is like revolutionary at the moment. Let me turn on this light real quick. I'll be right back. Because what it is that I'm talking about is revolutionary at the moment. The amount of comments that I get of saying he was of sound mind making this video, the amount of times that I show this video to an older individual that I know where they happen to watch it and I get a text message, I have somebody that sees me and they say, you have to be very careful making these videos. One of the saddest things was when Charlie Kirk got shot, was I had a friend that texted me saying, made me think of you. And I'm just trying to do something. Like I'm not even, I'm just like, it's so sad that just trying to do the right thing, just trying to do some sort of act of kindness, some sort of, my conclusions are pick up some trash if you see it and be kind to your neighbor. And the fact that that from the people I know, those are the things that I hear that you need to be careful. Like that is the America that we're in right now. That's the state of the world. I can't just say it's the United States specifically, but again, we are supposed to be the beacon of hope. We are supposed to be the world leader. The leadership of this country is horrendous on both sides. The right and the left is atrocious. And it's been atrocious for a long time. This isn't just, oh, this just happened. No, it has been this way for a long time. And the craziest thing is to watch generation after generation after generation experiencing it and doing nothing. And I understand that it's difficult. I understand that it takes courage. But the reality is that it has been engineered to where your life is so difficult in terms of consistently living paycheck to paycheck, consistently pursuing, the next little societal achievement, that your life flashes by and you don't do anything. And the state of being a young person today is, I will just say, I have wonderful friends. I have very high performing friends. My friends are great people. I've called a lot of them here recently, and I've kind of been asking them, like, what are your thoughts on what's happening with society? I don't know a single person that said that they're ever going to vote again. So that is people detaching themselves from what should be, I guess if you believe in voting, which I do believe, but so I don't know anybody besides myself that is going to vote. The amount of people that I've spoken with that said when they saw what happened to Charlie Kirk, said that they felt so angry that they then wanted to act in violence. And so I would then have to tell them, if you do that, you become the person that has been corrupted. You have now just sold out your soul. And so what I'm trying to say is that high performing, great people are easily becoming corrupted. How many people saw what happened to Charlie Kirk and said that the difference that I want to make, I'm not willing to pay that price. And I understand that sometimes you do have to pay a price and you have to sacrifice and you have to have discipline. I have done those things to create this channel. But it shouldn't be that you have to lay your life on the line to be able to build affordable housing. That shouldn't be the reality that we're in. And so I want to share this story because this is the last time that I have felt this discouragement, I guess, towards humanity. Or life, I don't really know. But after my second friend was no longer here on Earth, I was at the river in San Marcos and I was swimming, and I noticed that there was this kid across the river drowning, and he was like 3 feet away from a group of guys.